That's why, so you have 20, 30 year, I guess batteries have like a 40-year runway. I think that makes sense. Yeah, batteries have like a 40-year runway, pretty much. Because the moment you have, 13 to 17 years now, or 20 years from now, when we perfect diffusion tech and miniaturize it, then 40 years from now, it's going to look completely different. But in terms of energy storage, people are like, what? Okay, you can have shipyards in space. You can put massive batteries into your massive energy storage batteries into spaceships and spacecraft in space, and be outside of the Earth's gravitational pull. So your ion engines can just propel objects infinitely, and they get stronger and faster. So people are like, how does that work? When you have a massive spacecraft delivering supplies to Mars, it can't stop. It would have to launch out. And as a massive spacecraft is going to Mars, it just can't stop. It has to make a giant loop and leave Mars and come back around the sun and come back to Earth. That's what it has to do. So it just makes more sense. It's just a slingshot back. So you're going to Mars, you're slingshotting around Mars, and you're coming back to Earth with a massive ship with cargo. And as you're going towards Mars, you can then jettison smaller spacecraft with teams and robots and droids to start building on the moon and on Mars space stations. Of course, space stations in space, and your vehicles can have bigger batteries. And then the smaller, aircraft that are inside of a bigger ship. The bigger ship can always have batteries, like massive batteries, stored for like energy backup or whatever, I guess. If something happens, but that should never happen to the fusion cells. But just I was always gonna have backup. I see the plan. If something happens to the fusion gen, then if something happens to like a fusion cell or a fusion generation room, then we're like, okay, we still have battery backup. Hopefully, the battery's still working or whatever running. But yeah, it'll all kind of just work out. You can't have a massive ship. I guess you could just expending too much energy. No, I guess it wouldn't matter unless you have unlimited energy. But it's always good to have the backup battery storage in case. A ton of stuff can happen. An object could be flying too fast through space. And let's say something happens to the fusion generator, and it's just now like a floating bullet with no brakes. That's the problem too. A colony could be going super fast, and something happens to its engines. You still want battery storage backup and enough escape aircraft where people can leave the space station. The space station was like going into another planet, or the space station is on trajectory for the sun, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as I'm bad, make sure you have enough escape aircraft for everyone on a ship or a colony or whatever. And make sure you have AI level security in place to where no one can ever beat that security or endanger a colony or endanger a ship in general. You can have AI kind of override the safety mechanisms and really start saving people. And AI can fly faster through AI can just fly safer. And you're gonna have like AR zones. You're gonna have augmented reality kind of or AR sitting in space and on Earth, kind of windows where vehicles and spacecraft and aircraft can fly through. You can't really deviate from it. Your AI will then just assign to different lanes. There'll be massive kind of flying highway lanes from like New York to California and the Midwest. You fly up high enough, and you're in this area where you're just kind of there's like millions of aircraft flying over the United States, and they break off into different virtual lanes in airspace as they descend down to different states. And we're also going to have underground free trains too, powered by magnetics and fusion cells too. So it's coming super fast. So 13, 17 years or 20 years. Interesting tech. But give it 20 years to really make it more commercial. And then another 20 years, 4 years, aircraft, spacecraft, AC-1s, aircraft that can do their thing because they're flying only. They're fancy luxury aircraft, with the ion propulsion that rich people are going to want. And there's going to be like spacecraft that are more utilitarian, like Star Wars. Your families are just like, give everything plastic because it makes it easier to clean. If the kids are messy and whatnot, dropping yogurt and candy everywhere. That's why you have like steel and plastic on. Utilitarian kind of Star Wars. It's the moms and dads of space, like, too tired of fucking cleaning. You take once everyone's out of space, you just take a hose and just spray it on the metal and plastic, and everything, all the electronics should be waterproof. So it's coming fast. So yeah, it's a heads up.
And we should see right when I turn on the voltage, it's going to generate a flow of air that's going to blow out the candle. Turn on the voltage. 3, 2, 1.
he's generating enough positive ions that are being concentrated here, and the negative ions are flying away.
And it blew it out. So this is pretty amazing.
And that's why he's saying, oh, this thing's moving. No, it's generating a ton of positive ions, and the positive force of ions are pushing against the negative force of ions, which is just the air. But all objects, everything around us, it's bouncing positive ions off negative ion kind of density. Negative ions collapse, they fall, positive ions float away. And they fly, they push out, they generate force. So it's ion propulsion, or ionic thrust. There's just a whole bunch of negative ions flying this way, and then the positive ions are trying to push this thing forward.
And it blew it out. So this is pretty amazing. We're able to generate wind without any moving parts. So I showed you the movement of air that can be produced, but I haven't shown you how it can produce thrust yet. So now to show you the thrust that can be produced, instead of having a stationary point on the electrode, I'm going to have a point that can actually rotate, so it can actually move. So you can actually see the force on the pointy part pushing
the ionic thrust.
So to this electrode
the ionic
here,
thrust can also
I'm just
have
going to
a
lift
vector
this
thrust engine.
balance on this top here. So if there's any force on this tip here, it's going to cause it to spin in a circle. Okay, now let's turn on our voltage. 3, 2, 1.
So the voltage,
Okay, so
ionic
it
thrust can
immediately
move
spins in a
turbines with
circle.
air. That's why you still have
So
aircraft.
the reason it's spinning in a circle is because it's creating this neutral wind this way, and that wind is causing the ions to get pushed back towards the positive electrode, which pushes it in a circle like that. And what's cool about this is you don't just need to have the point on the positive electrode, you can also put it on the negative one as well, and it creates the same effect. And what that means is if we can create a plane that has an onboard power supply that can generate this high voltage, all you need is the pointy end pointing away from the direction you want to go. It will create this neutral wind that moves this way and pushes the aircraft this way. But this is just to connect it to the power supply. There's nothing on the power supply that's going to make these spin. The spinning is going to come completely from the thrust at the back of the plane here.
Because the positive ions
here we go. Let's turn on our power supply. 3, 2, 1.
Positive ions want to be like an air bubble through water.
There it goes.
You can see it.
Whoa.
We could do even more. We can capture the filament and the waste of the ions around a controlled magnetic field and generate anti-gravity.
Knock it the other way.
But actually the truth is just you're generating enough positive ions to bounce off of negative ions to build ionic thrust. Nothing, you just kind of... And then gravity is the collapsing. You're inside the collapsing field of negative ions. We're currently inside the collapsing field of negative ions of the sun. Same thing, our nickel core boron, or nickel core boron, well, isn't it our nickel steel boron core is molten to churning, very material. The magnetic field is a collapsing of negative ions. Boring stuff, science.
Now you may have heard of ionic thrusters before in relation to propulsion in space. So why don't we test out if you can actually use this method to propel something in a vacuum. So let's put our spinning propeller thing in the vacuum chamber and see if it can spin with no air. We're at a full atmosphere right now, so you can see that it's easily spinning in there. But let's turn on the vacuum and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Still spinning at a half an atmosphere. We're at 0.25 atmospheres in there. Still going. It might be slowing down though. Okay, we're at 0.1 atmospheres now, so we're getting down to a pretty good vacuum in there, but there's still some air. Okay, so you can see it's still spinning in there. We're at a pretty good vacuum now, but it's still getting a little bit lower. You can't see on the gauge there.
But the reason this is boring is because this is... You're using the ions, you're just hitting versus.
So this is definitely not spinning like it was at full atmosphere. Oh, it looks like it's stopping. I think it's stopping. It's trying to go. And it's stopped. Okay, so we're at a full vacuum now, and it's not able to propel itself forward using that ionic thrust. So you can see without air, it can't push itself forward because the thrust is actually coming from the ions hitting the neutral air. When there's no neutral air there, it can't push itself forward. But now, once we let the air back in,
you need to capture the positive ions in one more chamber, and you can increase the positive ions that you capture into a separate chamber and direct that, and actually control the frequency of it to bounce off the rest of the there you go. What are they doing? I know what they're doing.
the way he gets this.
Someone said he's him. Oh shit.
Holy fuck.
EMR can win. Notice echo. Why does someone chat type he again? What? Taking Noxidasa? It's just trash talking babies all the time. I guess no one cares. He doesn't care. Don't you want to flip him towards the tower? Hold on. I'm going to pause this real quick. Because it's 5:14 in the morning. And I'm going to go Pete's and pick up something from Pete's really quick. I know I have some points, but okay, cool. Yeah, so I got some money on my Pete's card wallet, or whatever. We're just thinking, a shower change. Go pick something from Pete's. They're a really nice coffee shop. Are they open? It should be open. I could be wrong. My location that's nearby, they open up pretty soon. I haven't been to Noah's Bagels in a minute. You know what? Noah's Bagels opens up at 5:30 in the morning. You know what? I might get a bagel. But I'm probably trying to go to Pete's. I'm probably trying to go to Pete's because the Pete's open right now. Damn, they don't open until 6:30. Oh, because it's Sunday. It's not during the week. It's because it's Sunday. I think they open up earlier during the week. Yeah, they do. Damn it. Monday through Friday, they open at 5:30. They're opening up in 15 minutes. They open at 6:30. 1 hour from now. It's not too bad. What is happening? Oh, the Echo mid lane. Bro, I love Echo mid lane. You know, dude, chat. I love Echo. Dude, Echo is incredible. You know why Echo's incredible? Because I think assassins are stronger. So the one thing, Echo hard counters Talia. You know why? Because Talia can never hit Echo. Echo can just dash out. He is like, what the fuck? You know, Echo just hard counters Talia. Echo, it's my mastery of Talia, my mastery of Echo. Yeah, Echo will always E out of anything Talia does. Actually, the sheer movement speed of Echo. Now, this Echo is kind of average because he should be hitting his Q. Yeah, you can never hit Echo. Echo should be hitting his Qs onto Talia. Actually, Echo already has built-in movement speed, so he should be like trading into Talia and the boosted movements. It's a boosted movement speed for Echo. allows him to walk away from his opponents. He is the Boy Shadow Time, the Assassin Fighter. You actually want to build him as a fighter. And TFT showed me that, well, he's a magic tank, and I was like, what? Because really his W Time Miner means you have to get close to the enemy to stun them. It's basically, well, not Time Miner, Parallel Convergence. Basically, this is stun, so the cooldown get to 14 seconds. Cast time super fast, super cheap. Bonus maximum equal to 3% of the target's missing health. Get enemies below 30% of their maximum health. His passive is triggered for parallel convergence. Okay, so if his W is his ability, you're supposed to start off with W. This is 9 seconds to 7 seconds. 70 to 130. 130 is not a lot. 30 AP is not a lot. So it's not Q max. Actually, W max. Echo is actually a magic tank. He has 180 shield. Where is Echo's best ability? Who would have thought? Echo's best ability is parallel convergence. Echo is W max. 180 shield plus 150% AP. His best ability has 150% AP. Goes from 22 to 40. What has the highest cooldown? Echo is a W max. What is W? It's a stun. He needs to get in close range. Is that really an assassin thing? Or is the shield and stunning is more like a tank thing? He's a mini tank. So TFT showed the world Echo is a mini tank.
Come get me!
Applies proc damage for the passive. Passive proc attack triggers with final resonance. Echo's basic attacks and change abilities apply stacks. The third attack does bonus magic damage. The target was a champion. This grants bonus movement speed. In his passive, he can get up to 80%, 50% plus 10% for every 5 levels. So he gets 50% bonus movement speed. Innate, stolen time. Innate, resonance. You know what resonance should do? Every time Echo passively swings and hits his sword against an opponent, it should work like Graves. You know how Graves shoots a shotgun and the opponent moves back? Echo should hit you with his weapon and it should like push the opponent back a little bit from his passive. That should be resonance. Because not only is Echo hitting with the sword, but hopefully he can like empower the sword to do like time damage. Like it's vibrating so fast. No, I guess that would slice people into two. It's like one kill, everybody. Oh my god, give Echo the ability to be an awesome level 18 endgame assassin. Give it to where if Echo like has to hit every enemy champion at least once to resonate his weapon, it's matching the frequency of the enemy champions. And as Echo builds up stacks, Echo should have another passive where it builds up virtual stacks. This is 500 champions. Every time you hit him, it builds up its own little stack of his weapon against the opponent. So let's say you hit your opponent, make it a requirement. Like once every 30 seconds, if you hit this passive to enemy champion, it like builds up a stack. And in let's say 10 minutes, he has so many stacks. He can then like tune it to an enemy champion to do like bonus damage to the one enemy champion, or he can tune his weapon to resonate and hit, you know, the other 5 enemy champions as an assassin. Because if he has a weapon that can go through time, then you should be able to then project that time kind of energy time weapon into your weapon. But it should be more like the longer you interact, your passive hits to your opponent generates permanent stacks that just make Echo stronger, but in a different kind of way, built into resonance. Basically, like every time you pull off the 3-hit combo, you know, and then you trigger this, you should basically make him stronger. Because theoretically, he could just use a time weapon, vibrate the blade, and then kind of just. And then it would cut through everything, because you're just like vibrating through time. See what I'm saying? Instead of taking your existing body and going back in time like he does with his ult, he would technically take the blade and have it go forward and back through time in a really fast, shaking order. And then a time weapon would like kill or slice anything open. See what I'm saying? If Echo can jump back in time, then he can have his weapon jump forward and backward in time, and it would just shake as it vibrates forward and backward in time. It would slice through anything. That oh shit, the Echo's kind of doing that right now. The Echo 714, because it just feels like the assassins, because of what he does, basically he can just like Echo can just like hit his opponent with electrocute, do a whole bunch of damage, and the bonus move speed, getaway, and the dash, all that damage that Echo's doing. Now with like even better assassin items, we get to punish battle mages. So battle mages can win They gotta stay out of the kill threat of assassins and poke them down. And assassins can win. This is awesome knife fight. This skill, assassins can win because then they have all the damage and they become like a threat. They become scary. So assassins have all this ability. See what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden Midbeast is like, fuck, okay, we both trade hell. But if he goes in one more time, I'm dead with a full combo. So we give assassins, so high skilled assassins will climb and they're like the wolves on the rank. Assassin players that become great will become like wolves on the ladder. Sorry, people. To kind of herd the average people out of the way. Punish players that don't understand the fundamentals. So all assassin players will climb and they'll be happy because they do a ton of damage. But mages can zone and slow them down. Mages can protect the zones and the flanks of your teammates. A lot of mages can zone control AoE spells and stop assassins from trying to attack their people. Even if an assassin tries to engage into a support, most mages can then poke them down and create these giant zoning effects. Like if I'm playing Malzahar, right? You know, Azir can poke, Victor can poke, Corki can poke, Malzahar can poke, Tali can poke. Tali has a complete kit. Echo can never dash into Talia. So Midbeast is messing up. He's wasting his E every single time. Well, his W and E. He's wasting W and E every single time. You need to auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. Slow it down. Make a big wave. Slow push. Make a big wave. A 10 minute, 15 minute wave, and you fight inside the 10 minute, 15 minute wave. So as a mage, you always freaking slow push. Let me democratize League of Legends and make it easy for everyone to understand. All mages, all range champions, let's democratize League of Legends, make it easy for everyone to understand. You literally slow push. You make 10 person, 15 person wave, and you fight inside your 10 minion, 15 minion wave. And the enemy assassin doesn't want to get traded into that. But assassins want to crash the waves and roam. And Echo should never be able to touch Talia because of her E. See what I'm saying? But if this Echo builds like a fighter, builds like a mini tank, he can snowball the game and end it. Echo's very unique. Echo is an assassin fighter, but TFT said that he is a magic tank. So it might be a combination of three. Echo can burst damage, slap you in the face, melee, poke you with his Q, sustain and stun you with his W, and it's all sustain and W. So Echo might actually be like 4 different archetypes. Like, no offense to Morgana, but she's just poke. Now, Morgana used to be a battle mage in the mid lane that used to be able to turn into a battle mage is almost like a magic tank. But they're more like magic sustain people. Burst, poke, sustain. Assassins, fighters. Marks and mages. Tanks, juggernauts. What is a magic tank in the sustain category? So Talia should be able to poke down Echo. This is the knife fight. But Echo can do burst damage, Echo can poke with his Q, and he can sustain with his W. And with his ult, he can sustain. So if Echo turns into a magic tank, he can assassinate, he can poke, and he can do the burst, because he took electrocute. But ideally, you just take Echo with Grasp, and he gets off the range proc with the Grasp with the Q, and he gets the melee proc as he eases in, and he gets stronger. You are cinema. Oh. You take Echo, and there should be a few different builds. You either go a tank item onto Echo, but you keep electrocute, and you take Barrier and Exhaust. Echo does not need TP. Echo does not need Flash. She needs Barrier, Exhaust. And you increase the shields. In the Sorcerer tree, there's a tree that increases shields. So he has his own shield. He gets from his W. He gets his alt shield. He gets the Seraph shield. Okay. And he has Barrier. You get to increase that shield because you have Barrier as a spell, and you have Exhaust. So Echo can exhaust the enemy, electrocute, tank item, Barrier himself, Seraph himself, stare at Gauge himself, with the assassin and the tank items that give shields. Echo can become a magic tank and have like 6 shields. But people aren't using their brain, they're not using their creativity. Echo has a shield and W and shield and R. His third shield would be Barrier. Seraph would be the other shield. Stare at Gauge is the 5th shield. And you can go another item, like Eclipse has like the 6th shield, or whatever. Or you take a 6th shield if you want. Echo becomes a mini tank. People aren't using their creativity, not using their brain. So when I play Echo, he's gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna just assassinate. He's a magic tank. That can assassinate. And this Echo is going straight damage. So this Echo's just going assassin build, but I would build Echo as a magic tank, and then you can't do any damage to him. He just keeps coming back. And what's funny is that Echo turns his back and throws his conversions. You can't see it. Oh yeah, Echo mid. Oh. Imagine an assassin with 6 shields hopping over the wall, but it's not an assassin, it's Echo, and it's a magic tank. That'd be like, what in the hell is that? It's just gonna it's just gonna rock. He's just gonna jam out. Echo's just gonna jam out. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, a piece of coffee opens up in an hour. I'll check it out. Oh. Awesome interview talking about J. Ernest Wilkins. J. Ernest Wilkins Jr., the greatest mind. The black boy genius from Chicago. J. Ernest Wilkins Jr., the greatest mind the world's ever seen. Father of the atomic warhead. Father of the nuclear engine. Father of space propulsion. He had a PhD at 21. He had multiple degrees in mechanical engineering, PhD in physics, PhD in mechanical engineering, PhD in nuclear science, and chemical engineering, and I think biological engineering too, or something like that. A whole bunch of degrees. And then Echo just flashed into the wall. Well, I did flash into the wall. So they're kind of average. Echo is kind of just average. Echo panicked. The Echo had plenty of time. He just panic flashed into the wall. Oh god. That was a little too close. That was a little too... Is that Aatrox? Is there an enemy Aatrox going unopposed in top lane right now? Please don't tell me that's what I think is happening right now. Don't tell me there's an Aatrox getting solo XP and solo gold. Left on his own. Just winning the game. Why is there Aatrox just unopposed getting XP? Just getting strong. Everyone's just oh, don't worry, 2, 3, 3 Aatrox. But I'm pretty sure that 2, 3, 3, 3 Aatrox has 183 CS. And it's just don't just leave an enemy top laner unopposed, getting free gold and XP in 2024. Sorry, I just, someone should have caught the wave, or denied XP, or collapsed onto the Aatrox and made him 2-4-3 and sent him back. Why didn't the team not punish the Aatrox in the top lane and surround the Aatrox and go 5v1 or 4v1 or 3v1 and kill the Aatrox that denied him XP? Instead, the Aatrox got free gold and free XP, and the enemy team might have a gold lead. And now he's going into combat. His mid beast TPing in. Oh, he's probably thinking his team has it. Okay, the Aatrox is dead. Oh, thank God the MF. Misfortune got away with 10 health. Holy shit. They're going for MF. Save MF. He's going for... Save MF. Oh no. Echo got him. God damn. We need the misfortune. We need her damage. Look at the waves. The waves are crashing into the towers. They need MF on the map to clear the waves. She's the AD carry. It's an even game. It's an even game because there's no teamwork. And everyone's being selfish. And what in the hell is this Echo doing? Echo, you're at 200 health. What did you think was going to happen? The Echo was like, I'm just gonna on the map, what? The 200 health assassin's I'm gonna stay on the map and push mid tower. Bro, what? you're an assassin, you're below 50% health, just reset. You know what I mean? If you're at 40% health, just recall. Regardless of your role, you're at 40% health, just recall. It's the 200 health Echo stayed on the map, and they gave like 700 gold to Midbeast. And now Midbeast is 953. Don't get me wrong, I give credit, Midbeast is playing steady, but Red Shy should have just won this a long ass time ago. It's like Red Side's doing a whole bunch of just like, if I'm playing, my bad, this is traditional Red Side, this is traditional Blue Side. If I'm playing Red Side, I'm like, these are some jokers. Because I'm like, Red Team should have won a long time ago. Uh-oh. The Echo just assassinated Talia. Shit. Where is Echo right now? I do not see Echo. I do not know how much mana or health Echo has. Echo has 13 kills. Echo might be playing with his food. This Echo, this enemy mid laner, I think is a joker. This dude, enemy Echo has 13 kills. The opposing enemy mid laner has 13 kills. Enemy Echo has 13 kills. Might be playing with his food. I've seen players like this. The Echo's like, oh, I can end the game, but I'm gonna drag it out to like. Or no, I take that back. No. The Echo's bot lane is horrendous. Echo's bot lane is 1 in 11. The enemy bot lane blue side is so bad. They have 1 kill and 11 deaths. The enemy bot lane is so bad. They have 1 kill and 11 deaths. And for some reason, Varus has got a double kill. What? It's an even game, 24-24. I think it's because there's no teamwork and everyone's playing selfish. Oh my god. Maybe it's like, I'm backing out from this fight. It's just like I'm not fighting with this Udyr. But Udyr is 5-4, 12. Udyr is actually playing with good teamwork. So if there was somebody you want to team fight with, look for the player that has the most assists. If you look at your team and you feel like you're a great team fighter, look for the other player in your team who's also a good team fighter with high assists, and you two have to collaborate on the map and coordinate on the map. It's 5v5. So anytime you can 2v2, anytime you can just coordinate any kind of communication, pings. Don't let Nautilus die. Do not let Nautilus die. We're 26 minutes into the game. Oh my goodness. You gotta flip them and E them back and stop them. Oh no. You have to expend your spells. You have to use your wall. You have to use your wall to save the Nautilus, because his death is negative vision on the map. When Nautilus dies, it is negative XP for the team. It is negative intel on the team. The enemy team is sweeping and placing wards. The enemy team is sweeping and placing wards. And they're ready to do pick plays and sort of just assassinating players. You have to use your ult as Talia to protect and save the Nautilus. You need his vision item. Team. Oh, enemy team is jokers. And they're trolling. Oh, the fucking Echo just assassinated the goddamn mage. Echo, baby. Echo, baby. Man, I need to play Echo. I think I need to play more Echo. And play Ionic too. But yeah. Echo is 14-4-5 and is hard carrying the game. Echo is 14-4-5. Hard carrying the game. And he's going to start blowing up the enemy team. If Echo just concentrates and just stands still and fires, the enemy team is gone. It is over. It is GG. The game is over. When I saw this match, I was like, if this traditional red side, traditional blue side, I was like, red side, traditional blue side just rolls. And now you're seeing it. Now it's GG. The Echo's at 16 kills. He'll have the kill accelerated gold. He'll have the level lead to just kill, assassinate. Echo's just gonna use the sword and just assassinate everybody. Damn, even the Varus is like, bro, I got this. Even the Varus is like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro, that was a good fight. That was a good duel. But the Varus is 444. The Varus actually has some hands. That Varus, he has some hands. That's a good motherfucking ADC. He went in, was just like, and he just, dude, that Varus was kicking ass. That's a fucking YouTube highlight for that Varus. That Varus would be like, bro, I just beat mid-base, I'll put that online really quick. Shit. Damn. But it's all good. It's all good. It's just Echo hard counters Talia. So, Talia can't land any rare abilities on Echo. Echo can get up a full combo, assassinate Talia, and then ult out. Is it really just electrocute? It's electrocute with the assassin item? I'm gonna have to copy this Echo build real quick and play like 18 games in a row with this Echo build. I'm gonna play like 18 games in a row with this Echo build, because if Echo can just assassin and get out, welcome to 2024 year of Echo, or year of like Echo mid lane. The only way to stop Echo would be like Victor. Yeah, you're right, Victor. Victor can put a gravity field around himself, and Azir can ult push away Echo, and Corki can R poke Echo. So the only counter to Echo big is ban Echo and play like Corki, Victor, and Azir. But then again, if Echo is good, then LeBlanc and Ahri are good. If Echo is good, then LeBlanc and Ahri are good, and you can't ban all of them. You can't ban Akali. So if Echo's back, then Akali, LeBlanc, and Ahri are back. Yeah. Dude, the Varus just one shot. Mippies. Bro, what? Oh yeah, I forgot. Lethality is only countered by armor. So if you don't have armor and you get hit by lethality, you get like, sliced up. And so help educate League of Legends 101 fundamentals. The opponent has lethality, you build armor to counter lethality. If the enemy team has 3 tanks, you can't go lethality. If you're trying to go lethality in your team, and you see the enemy team with 3 tanks, you cannot go lethality, because armor counters lethality. If you do not have armor, lethality cuts right through you like a hot knife through butter. Oh my bad, the Varus actually went for hybrid magic on hit damage. Oh shit. So then, oh damn, good shit. Yeah, the Varus went for hybrid on hit damage. Good shit. Yeah, the only thing maybe he's missing phase rush, ghost, and barrier. Phase rush, ghost, and exhaust. He can actually go phase rush, barrier, exhaust too. We go phase rush, barrier, exhaust. So you have 2 shields. You have barrier as last resort. Okay. You have Saracel triggering. You already have some movement speed from Cosmic, but you're not pairing it with phase rush. So tanks go tank items, and poke mages go AP mobility. Poke mages go movement speed and mobility. Oh, that was close. NT. But yeah, just Talia has to go phase rush, ghost, barrier, or phase rush, barrier, exhaust. So she has barrier, she has 1 last shield, she has ghost to get away, she has ghost coupled with her own passive, and when she gets to a wall, she starts zooming. She has phase rush, ghost, her passive, cosmic drive, and there's like boost of swiftness, and then she's zooming. And you have to go Ludens, because she's a poke mage. So you need AP damage and movement. Even though, yes, she's a battle mage, she's more of like a roaming poke duelist mage. She doesn't want to get hit. She never get hit. Because when you have enough movement speed, you dodge the enemy's abilities and you land your Qs. Phase Rush, Ghost, Barrier or Exhaust, Cosmic Drive, and then Swifties and other AP movement speed items. And use your movement speed to dodge enemy abilities and get away from them, zone control, and you dodge abilities, then you weave in your Qs. You dodge their abilities first, and you weave in your Qs. That's Tolly. That's how you play Tolly. The Echo has 17 kills. I've seen players like this. The Echo is playing with his food. The 17 kill, 4-7 assist Echo is playing with his food. The game is over. It's GG. The Echo could have won earlier, and the game earlier, but the Echo's trolling, and he's just drawing out the game to pad his stats, killing me. But I also believe his bot lane is probably not good. When his bot lane was 1-11, I take that back. His bot lane had 1 kill, 11 deaths. The bot lane combined, support and ADC. He was probably trying so hard not to lose because he couldn't push the tempo because his bot lane wasn't following any plays or any kind of shot calling or pings and stuff like that, I bet. Dude, that ult is really far. I forgot. Yeah, Varus is actually designed for the mid lane. He's supposed to be like this, like Mage Marksman or something like that. Oh shit, they have a Tark? Yeah, Tark should be really strong. Like his ult, this stun, goes invisible. Oh man. Dude, he is slicing him the hell up. Oh, Udyr got him. Oh, the comeback. Oh shit. Winnable. That's crazy. That's because the Echo is trying so hard. He's 18-4-7. And the Echo's team is so bad that Echo's doing everything he can. But his blue side team is messing up. Misfortune is 13-5-4. Now, when you can go... When your Misfortune can go like 18-1, then... Oh no, MF. Dude, what is going on? Bro, why is she dying there? Why is MF dying there, dude? Like, I don't care if it's Echo. Maybe Echo could just close the gap because he has the Proto Belt into the E-Dash. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure MF can like, she can E slow and then W run away. She probably too also needs Ghost and not Cleanse. Because she needs to like just get away. Awesome. Actually, I didn't even see the MF build, so I don't know what she's building. I never look at it. You know what I could do is I could just do a clip real quick, and I'll see the. Come on. Let's see when he flashes the. Is she going lethality? Does enemy team have armor? Yeah, there's armor. Only has health. He actually built armor just to counter lethality. And then the Tarek is all armor, so... Like, armor, right? I think it's armor. Oh, armor. My bad. Armor. And then 1, 2, 3 things of armor. So MF, 1, 2, 3. Enemies enemy team have armor, you can't go lethality. I mean, it's working, right? But... at the expense of your support dying. Because you're doing damage, but it's just slower. So the support's dying. And her damage is slower, so the battle mage is tired. He did it. No. It was only 3v2. So nothing has been did. When chat said he did it, no. Nothing has happened. It's basically an even game. Wait, what's going on right now? Oh, Tark died for some weird reason. That's weird. All Tark had to do was just wait for his team and then make a play with his team. See what I'm saying? If Tark gets the stuns off, he needs someone to follow up on the damage. But the Tark support's also bad because he died 10 times. Anytime a player dies more than 5 times, technically a bad game. You can go 10-5-10, that's cool. You can go 25-20, 25-20, it's a great game. You can go 25-11, it's a great game. But the moment you die 6 times, you divide your KDA by 6. A little too much. You can make up for every 1 mistake by getting 2 kills. If you die once, get 2 kills. Die once, get 2 kills. Die once, get 2 assists. Die once, get 3 assists. Die once, get 4 assists. See what I'm saying? And then it adds up. So by team fighting proper, you get the extra goal that makes you stronger. And it's much better to get assists in your team fighting, to get more assist goal. It's easier to get assist goal than to get kill goal. I'm going to say it again. It's easier to get assist goal than to get kill goal. Y'all. So League of Legends Fundamentals 101. It's easier to get an assist goal for 150 gold for free for hitting the enemy team once because you're a poke mage than to die and to trade your life and get the enemy 300 gold. So Talia should be like 9, 1, and 11 right now. You're allowed to make 1 mistake. You make 5 mistakes, you just gave the enemy 1,500 gold. You just gave him a whole component and a half. If you die 10 times, you gave 3,000 gold to the enemy. If you died 10 times, you gave 3,000 gold to the enemy. Right? And gave your team negative XP. And, oh shit, they're fighting. Okay, this is it. Okay, what's happening? Okay. Oh, they did it. Oh, they did it. They did it. What a battle. But also, you okay? You okay? Is Pimpy's okay? I feel bad for the Echo because his team around him was failing.
I forgot what it felt like. Is that what it feels like to win?
Oh, because he was 3 and 5 or something, right? Or whatever the win-loss is. Is that what he's coming out? It's like 3 and 4? 3 and 5? 3 and 4? Okay, plus 20 LP.
Oh my god.
Plus 20 LP isn't good. Plus 20 LP I think is like the lowest amount for a win, I think, now. I don't think they give out plus 18s anymore, because I told Riot 3 years ago, stop giving out plus 18 LP.
What an absolute battle that was. I have no other words than a battle.
I told him, keep it even. Bro, MF damage.
Today is a fucking battle. It's me against me.
MF did 60k damage. MF did 60k damage.
Oh my god.
MF scored like 60 points in basketball.
We really do be out here. Those Leandry burns were doing work.
I think if it was Luden's, it would hit harder. Like Luden's companion, right? Something like that. Like, Talia doesn't want to sustain through the fight. It's like, Talia doesn't need Landry's because she doesn't need to sustain through the fight. She needs to poke. She needs Luden's companion to do poke damage. Right? Talia. Like, Ori doesn't need Landry. She needs Luden's companion to do the burst damage. But battle mages, well, Talia technically really isn't really a battle mage. She's more like a duelist poke mage. Even though I know she's supposed to be a battle mage, but she's like a duelist poke mage. She's also like anti-assassin. Talia's supposed to be anti-assassin because of her E stuns all dashes. So she's supposed to be like anti-assassin. So what you do is you stand on top of your E. Like when you launch your E, you just stand on top of your E. Okay. So when she launches her E, it's just like a surface area. She just stands on top of her E, and the enemy can't dash into the field. She's anti-assassin. One, Talia should never be able to hit Echo. Echo should never be able to engage into Talia. but a good echo player will bait out the E and then re-engage with the Q. So Echo will start posturing towards the Talia. Talia will freak out, launch her E. Echo can literally E out of the animation of her spell and then re-engage. So Talia, they can't see it. And Talia launches her ability. Talia launches her ability, right? Echo can just E out of the way, and the ability will sit right here and re-engage every single time. Because the animation is like rocks that are like accumulating out. It's kind of slow. It goes, and as it's jumping out, Echo just jumps away. The spell is casting, and then just re-engages. Oh, I see dressing it ready, and I should order my pizza coffee now because they open at 6:30 on a Sunday. What am I feeling today? Today's Sunday. It's gonna be some motherfucking oh, excuse my language. We had the mature setting on. Echo. Oh, Echo's W max. He's a tank. 22 cool. What's his highest cooldown ability? His W. What's his biggest AP ability? His W. He's a magic tank. That could just assassinate. Chrono Break. Chrono Break's not too crazy. His ult, of course, is 175, but the cooldown, you get to 50 seconds, you get it once a minute. So Echo can get to the point where you can just start just assassinating. Nice. You can get this down even lower too, under 50 seconds. So the trick is, you don't level his R, you hold it to, you're level 6, but you hold it. You do not click into it to activate it. And you hold a level 6 ult, and you count 4 seconds from your last current location. You can actually trick your opponent too. You can pick a spot on the map, walk around that spot for 4 seconds, and walk away from it. You have to count 4 seconds. You want to try to bait your opponent to where your last position was 4 seconds prior, and you activate your ult, and you go flying back to where you were 4 seconds ago. So if you move, you just pick a spot. You just pick a spot 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. You activate your ult. That spot, wherever you were at, will just will activate and crash. So you pick a spot on the map. You count 4 seconds, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. and you want to toss your W backwards, or you're facing one direction as your champion's walking away from the enemy, you toss your convergence backwards to that same point. Then when you alt, they don't see the W and they don't see the alt. And you're supposed to flank whenever you throw parallel convergence from outside someone's vision, like they can't see it, or something like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty remarkable. Oh my god, enemies can see the indicator for battles for 2 seconds after casting it. Look at the cast time. Effect radius. When you enter a spear within 2 seconds of creation, they'll see it. They basically can't see it. It's like it's already on top of them. Gives you a shield for 2 seconds. So you can stun them. So you get a shield. You can sorry, a shield. I believe this also gives them a shield, right? Maybe it does not. Wait, was it this? Damn, when you get hit with this stasis, people can't do anything. They can't activate items. They can't use summoner spells. Can't use abilities. Oh, and you're untargetable. Unit that enters the stasis becomes untargetable. So the stasis shield buff is basically like a shield. His ult creates a stasis, makes him untargetable. So basically, you're inside this shield. The shield is the stasis. You think of it like that? Nice. Echo will attempt the basic attack to close target after appearing at the cast location. Look at that. So the champion will almost like auto hit, but can do so quicker if you manually attack commands after the dash. So there's a skill shot in there. When you land your ult, if you can auto attack fast enough, auto attack animation cancel fast enough, it'll trigger like faster. It'll do so quicker. You're jumping back through time. Boom. You also do bonus damage equal to 3% of 1% of the health lost in the last 4 seconds. So I'll explain to you again. Echo's a mini tank. He wants grass. He wants tank on his head. He wants to have a lot of health. Because if he loses a lot of health in 4 seconds, he applies plus 2% per 1% of health lost. You get plus 3% per 1%. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. It's crazy. You get plus 3% per 1% of the health lost in the last 4 seconds. If you have a lot of health and you lose big chunks of health, you start losing large percentages, it just multiplies. Assassins normally don't build like a mini tank. Assassins don't have a lot of health, but Echo's a mini tank. So when he has a lot of health and he misses huge chunks of percentage of his health in 4 seconds, when he parallel convergence, he heals it all back. And you're like, what the flip? So the Echo comes back full health. That's a magic tank. Shields, stun. His ult works around percentage health that's missing. Boom. Awesome stuff. Good shit. What should I say? Oh, let me order some. I'm just gonna order food. So I could get a beverage. If I get a beverage, I'll stay up even longer though. Kind of mess up my sleep schedule. Oh, today is Sunday. NFL playoffs. Last teams are going at it. The Niners won. The 49ers look like they're poised to win the Super Bowl. 49ers are the most balanced team. They're 12-1, number 1 team in the NFC East. They look like the next Super Bowl champions. Because they have an elite defense. And I sat here and thought, I know for a fact the Eagles have elite talent on defense. It's just the coordinators. Because Jonathan Gannon, the year prior, built up the #1 secondary and had a D-line that has 70 sacks. Eagles were an elite defense under Jonathan Gannon as coordinator. So if the Eagles just bring in Coach Jim Harbaugh, they would have an elite, genius defensive head coach that's a defensive play calling genius for the Eagles and utilize all that talent. So that the Eagles would be like a blue-collar team in the Northeast and have a dominant, elite defense for the NFC, and the Niners would have like the West Coast powerful offense. It'd be a pretty cool match in the future if they decided to do that. But it's up to Harbaugh. I just think Nick Sirianni should be fired for his incompetence. You know, he brought in Matt Patricia. Matt Patricia lost a bunch of games. That was his decision as head coach. He lost the locker room. Now you know what he does. Because office coordinator, the best coordinator, call plays. And if you're telling me Nick Sirianni started calling plays on offense and that's why it looked all wonky, then you definitely got to fire him. See what I'm saying? Like, if Nick Sirianni, the head coach, was calling offensive calls and that's why we were losing those games, then you definitely have to fire him. See what I'm saying? Because Sean Desai did his job. He was the Indian coordinator of color. Then you bring in Matt Patricia, this old white dude. He started fucking up. So you lost the locker room. There was no reason whatsoever to replace Sean Desai. It just looked like racism at the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what it looked like. He had a defensive coordinator of color doing his job at a high level. And it was like, oh shit, he's doing too good. Get rid of him. And then you start losing games. And you start losing the locker room. That's what it looks like. And now word's coming out basically like certain players wanted to change the offense. Certain players don't have trust in Nick Sirianni. Certain players don't have trust in Matt Patricia at all. Like, what the hell is this, you know? You got a room full of people of color that are on the defensive side. And you replace an Indian American who's defensive coordinator who's doing his job at a high level. There's no need to. Because you were 9-1 with Sean Desai as the defensive coordinator. And you replace him halfway through the season and then Matt Patricia starts losing a bunch of games. I'll show you real quick. Let's just look at the Eagles. This is preseason. End of the season. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, what the hell? You're 10? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're 10-1. 10-1 with Sean Desai. And what, you replaced him here? And you just went on to lose a bunch of games. You took Sean Desai, who was perfectly normal. Right? So he's 10-2. He's helping you win 10 games. So Sean Desai held the team to 11 points? Huh. Strange. So Sean Desai, Indian defensive coordinator, held the Buccaneers to 11 points, but then Matt Patricia allowed 32. That's on Nick Sirianni. You fire the GM and you fire the head coach. Sean Desai held the team to 20 points, 11 points, 14 points. Held them to 20 points with that, but then the Eagles' offense failed to even score 29 points. Held the offense to 11 points. Held the Commanders to 31. That's when the Commanders they're a rival. They're going to fight super hard. And then the players that left the Commanders after they lost this game went to the Niners to stack their team. The great defensive player, D lineman off of the Commanders left during this week, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, week 8. They joined the Niners and bolstered their defensive line. Then held the Cowboys to 20 points. Then Sean Desai held the Kansas City to 17. Held the Bills to 34. The Bills that was a really good game. That was a great game. And then lose against the Niners. And you replace Sean Desai. And then Matt Patricia goes like 1-4. Gets his 4 losses with his defense. Lose against the Giants. Unexcusable. Barely beating the Giants here. Lose against the Cardinals is on Matt Patricia. Lose against the Seahawks is on Matt Patricia. And on the offense, like, just what? By holding to 20, kind of doing your job, but also kind of not, you know? It's the Seahawks, like what? Lose against the Cowboys, like what? But Sean Desai's defense held him to 23. And then Matt Patricia gave it 33. And Sean Desai's defense held him to 11. And then Matt Patricia's defense gave it 32. So you have to fire the GM, Nick Sirianni. And really Jim Harbaugh should be the head coach of the Eagles. Just saying. think Kels will play one more year. And I hope Jim Harbaugh's head coach. But, okay, on to the NFL for today. We have some games. We have Tampa Bay and Detroit at noon. It's pretty good. So this one... Oh. I need to get 5 hours of sleep. Or... That was a raspberry cranberry juice. It's pretty good. People have different preferences, but to me, raspberry cranberry juice is just, it's pretty good. There's someone say goated or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Raspberry, any kind of raspberry mixed berry, like frozen pop, also really good too. As long as you don't have like added sugars, and it's just the natural fructose and sucrose of the plants and the fruit. Also healthier for you too. Because most time with ice cream it has added sugars to it. You really don't need that. You don't need it at all because you can still use honey, you use rice syrup, honey, maple syrup or something like that, you know, to sweeten or thicken any kind of plant milks, like pistachio milk, oat milk, almond milk, coconut milk. You can make it sweeter with rice syrup or maple syrup or honey. Honey is healthier. Stuff like that, but oh my bad. I guess I could just stay up. Screw it, but let me get some breakfast from Pete's Coffee. They have a members only section. Dude, that's so fucked up. Basically, there's a menu, an online menu of like secret drinks that are members only. You see it on the app for Pete's Coffee. It's crazy. You know, latte macchiato. This one pretty good, but an espresso chai latte also is pretty good. A cafe cortado, pretty good. A hazelnut mocha sounds pretty good. An horchata oat latte, it's pretty good. I love how peppermint mocha is number 2, but pumpkin latte is still number 1 right now for some reason. I guess it's the winter. Pumpkin latte. Kind of pumpkined out. I had too much pumpkin during October, November. Peppermint mocha. I might just get a large peppermint mocha because it's only 50 more cents, but I don't need that much mocha. You know, chocolate. It's a holiday classic. Peppermint mocha infused with espresso and rich chocolate sauce. Sweet peppermint topped with a cloud of whipped cream. You do it hot or iced. So you can also change the milk too. You can choose your milk from heavy cream, half and half, almond milk, oat milk, non-fat, whole milk, 2%. People are like, what? You can do 2% milk, whole milk, non-fat, oat milk, almond milk, half and half, and heavy cream. Heavy cream costs like $1 more. And you change the foam to like non-light, extra, or flat. So you do heavy cream extra, and it creates like a thicker peppermint mocha, and it's quite divine. You can go half and half too. You can go half and half with the peppermint mocha and the espresso, and it's much more milkier, and it just waves in better. So you do like extra foam, you do heavy cream, milk temperature. It's gonna sound weird. I'm gonna say extra hot because it's so cold outside that even when I put the drink into my car, I don't have a koozie. That's the one thing I just never got around to buy. I just don't have a what do I do? I have a tumbler. It keeps hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. I'll just utilize my tumbler. Yeah, I'll put the hot coffee in there because I already know if it's just sitting in the car so cold, the moment you put the hot drink into the cold console, it starts to cool it down. I've had that before. I was driving. It's only 8-minute drive. 8-minute drive. And you get back to the house, and even if you're holding the cup and you're walking back to the house, it's so cold outside. And it just cools down, and you try to drink it, open it up, and it's like too cold. So, but I'm not going to do peppermint mocha, but I'm going to do I don't know what I'm gonna do. Something else. I'm just do. Let's do baked goods. Let's get a muffin or something. An iced lemon loaf. Lemon bread sounds pretty good, but also banana bread also sounds super goated. Or blueberry crumble muffin. Sounds like dessert. I'm gonna do banana bread. How much is it? It's not bad. Let's warm banana bread. Add it to the order. Warm food. They have a nice turkey bacon egg white sandwich. That's pretty good. It's on a biscuit. It's lean turkey bacon, egg whites, Swiss cheese, on a toasted English muffin. It's a good quality, but I'm not that big of a fan. They also have the everything plant-based sandwich. So it's beyond breakfast sausage. So it's a vegan sausage with egg, melted vegan cheddar on a bagel, on an everything bagel. It's made without eggs, made without dairy. So it's like just all plant-based. Made without eggs, made without dairy. It's a vegan cheese. It's not dairy. And made without eggs. Must be some sort of vegan eggs of some kind. I'm not feeling that. They have a tomato feta fritta. They have a bacon cheddar on a brioche. Oh, that's old school style. So it's smoked bacon, aged cheddar, home style eggs on a buttery brioche bun. It's pretty good. Let me show chat. It's a pretty good breakfast sandwich. Not only is it a good breakfast sandwich, it's freaking incredible. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah. Smoky bacon. Oh, you can't really still can't see it. The camera's too close. Whoa. Oh. Oh, they can't see it because of the filament. Still can't see it. Yeah. But the bacon cheddar brioche. It's sugar free too. It's awesome. It means there's to make sure there's no kind of sugar. You can also do an egg and cheese sandwich. Super simple. It's just fried egg, cheddar, Colby Jack cheese on a Vienna toast. I also do a crisp ham and Swiss. They do a French. Oh, is that sourdough bread? Bro, hold on. Notice the croyes and this features savory livers of smoked ham, Swiss, bechamel sauce. Bechamel sauce? What the hell is that? I never heard of that. It's the first time I've seen it. 2 slices of artisan bread. Bro, it's just sourdough bread, bro. It's just sourdough bread, my guy. Crispy ham and Swiss. Looks like 2 different kind of cheeses. Is that the bechamel sauce? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I also order oatmeal too. The oatmeal's pretty good. Had it before. They have a chicken chorizo flatbread. It's really good too. It's chicken chorizo, so chorizo Mexican style. A blended shredded cheddar, jack cheese, and scrambled eggs, and a thin tortilla. Also really good too. What happened? Tolly versus Zier? Oh, he's already in the game? Oh shit. I was made that. Yeah, but this is Zier. You know, Zier and Victor are supposed to be where they're supposed to be. They do what they do. Sure, I'll get some oatmeal. I wish they had a better grab and go. How much is the yogurt? Oh, nice. I'll get a yogurt too. I also can get a Madeleine, but Madelines are basically cookies. You get 3 French-style cookies. It's basically butter, vanilla, eggs, and a baked sugary goodness Madelines. You get 3 of them for like $3. Biscotti, a chocolate biscotti. Chocolate biscotti is just like a chocolate hard cookie. Okay. Dark chocolate covered cashews. Dark chocolate covered blueberries. Actually sounds really good. That sounds like a proper dessert. Dark chocolate covered blueberries. Sounds really smooth. Pretty rich. Dark chocolate covered blueberries is pretty good. You also get dark chocolate covered cashews. That's also pretty good too. Dark chocolate covered cashews. It's not bad, but I don't need all that. And besides, my food won't be ready for another 30 minutes. If I order now, it'll be ready at 6:45. Probably get a yogurt, banana bread, oatmeal, and let me get one drink. I really only need two things, like banana bread and like a drink. I don't really need the oatmeal and the yogurt. Actually, I just need the oatmeal and the drink. I don't need the banana bread and the yogurt. Or I get all four things. I get the yogurt. Get the banana bread, get the oatmeal. Oh, 3 wins, 5 losses. It was a rough day at the office. Rough day on the riff. Oh, anything up, Baron? I'm not paying attention. Sorry, I'm ordering breakfast right now. You can actually buy merchandise through the app? Bro, what? Other beverages. Thinking I might just get a chai, like a spiced chai with heavy cream. I might do a spiced chai with 50-50 or half and half. Spiced chai with half and half is also really good. I think I got a spiced chai with heavy cream and it was like too rich. But a spiced chai. What happened? Oh, still went 6 losses. Damn. I might do a spiced chai with heavy cream. But I'm just trying to debate on whether or not I want to get a small or a large or medium. I feel like there's something I don't need. I don't really need the oatmeal. I just had the banana nut bread and the spiced chai, and I'm good. I think about it. what maybe he's thinking. Oh. Alright, wait, there's no need for me to buy oatmeal. I already have oatmeal. I'm just gonna get the banana bread and the chai. Yeah. And charge the Pete's card. Cool. Nice. My order will be ready. 20 minutes, so early jump in the shower. Oh, my stream has probably been going